welcome into my closet, and today we're going to be reviewing the Michael Kors Pink Poppy shoe. These are an amazing shoe. They are just so beautiful, I couldn't pass on them. The only thing is they're not going to be, for me, a daily wearer. Now, I know some people out there are afraid to wear pink, but it's becoming a lot more popular and easy to pair with multiple items. As you can see, it's got some gold trim to balance, and it's a rose gold, and the pink is in the MK, which is small. Now, this shoe in particular, I got at my local Michael Kors outlet, and you can see here I've worn them some, and the MK logo is nice and visible. I don't typically lace up any of my shoes. I like all my shoes to be slip-ons. But with these laces having matching rose gold tips, it became more apparent that I needed to take the extra time and not make these slip-ons. Now, inside here, you can see it's got some more gold. It says Michael Kors. It's gonna be a shoe that you've got to feel in the mood for. But if you're worried about wearing a pink shoe with, let's say, what I've got on now, it probably won't match. You're gonna want to flare up the rest of your outfit to try to get it to go well with this shoe. So I went over to Ralph Lauren and picked up a pink sock. But it's not bright pink, it's not jumping out at you, it's not to the point where when you're wearing this and you put your leg up and people see it, they're not screaming pink in their head, or as some of us like to say, salmon. You can see here, if I tuck it in, it just makes a nice sock. But it also goes very well with this shoe, especially if you're going to be wearing a darker colored suit. Now, if you really want to spice it up some, you can get a shirt like this. This is a shirt I've worn previously in one of my other reviews, and as you can see, it also has some pink to it. But it's, once again, it's not jumping out at you. This isn't a fish out of water salmon. This is more of just a nice, mild, little bit of pink added to your attire, similar to the sock and the shoe. So with these combined, you can imagine it makes quite a nice pairing. And you're not just wearing a pink shoe. You're wearing a well-flowing, bright, summery suit that you will find you get a lot of compliments on. Anyways, with that said, I have found them to be a tad uncomfortable. They, even though they're a sneaker, they're not as comfortable as some of my shoes. Luckily, like I said, this is not a daily wearer, but you can see there's not a lot of flex in them. Maybe that's to keep the front from getting the cracks that some people are used to seeing in their shoes after a while, or maybe it's to not damage this in particular. Now, speaking of this, when I looked to purchase these online, and I was looking at this shoe, this on video and online looks really pretty, as if almost it's a metal. Well, it's more of a plastic. It has to be. I don't even know if I'd say plastic, but you can see here that it, let's see, well, it doesn't take fingerprints. That's good. but it's just not as eye-catching in person. I still ended up going ahead and purchasing it, mostly because the rest of it is metal. You'll see here the eye holes for the laces are all in rose gold, and that's a nice metal. And as I spoke of earlier, the laces have the little tabs, also in a metal, I presume. Yeah, that's metal. And it's also in the rose gold. These shoes, even though they're going to be white, will clean up very well because of the materials they're made out of. This one actually has a little bit of a smudge from its first wearing, and I'm not concerned about it at all. Couple of minutes scrubbing them with your standard tennis shoe cleaner, and this will be as good as new. Let's see if there's anything else I can say about them. I absolutely love them. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me in my closet, and I look forward to seeing you on some new reviews. Bye. One quick thing I forgot to add about Michael Kors shoes is, from my experience, they run small. You're going to want to go a half to a full size larger than normal. I do not recommend purchasing them online, and you won't hear me say that often, but in my experience, this is going to be running pretty small. Also, you'll see in my next review that the shoe I'm going to be reviewing is too skinny. I never wear them because they are too skinny. It is one of my favorite shoes in my collection due to the collaboration, and I'll talk more about that, but it was a massive headache trying to get the correct size. So when I purchased these, I went in person, tried until I found a size that fits. If you are wanting to get it online, I would recommend a full size larger. Alright, thanks again. I'm Travis, and thanks for hanging out in my closet. Hey guys, Travis here. Just wanted to thank you for watching my reviews, and also take a minute to request that you leave a like and possibly a subscription if you're enjoying the content you're seeing so far. We hear it a lot on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, or 10 ghosts will visit you. And the truth is, I'm just a new channel, and every like will bring a smile to my face. Oh, must have just got a like. Alright, thanks for joining me in my closet, and you all have a good one.